Hello everybody, this is Gruesome Fox coming at you with a 550 cost rated match in the full frontal Geara Doga. We're going to be on Arctic base for this match here, and this is going to be an ace match, very fitting for an ace specific mobile suit. The Geara Doga full frontal is our second banner suit for this week, releasing alongside the Abagor, and this suit is part of a guaranteed boosted supply drop, so similarly to what they did with suits like the Dozel Zaku and the Johnny Skelgook, this suit is available for a level 1 through 4, which is guaranteed through doing the banner step up for it, so a really good opportunity to get that suit in different levels if it is a unit you are interested in. I got the level 1 because it did look really interesting reading the stats and weapons for it, so if you want to see a full detailed look at this suit, I do have my testing video for it. But looking at the suit from the matches I have gone with it, it's been a really fun suit to use with some really neat gimmicks going with it. The full frontal Geara Doga is a raid type mobile suit. It is native to 550 and goes up to 700 at level 4. And while I can't say anything about the level 2 through 4 variants, the level 1 version here for its native cost has been really good. There's some really cool things about this suit that I just absolutely love about it. The first thing I want to start off with being the weapons here. And for your primary, you do get a beam machine gun that is exclusive to this unit. And I really like this beam machine gun. It fires in bursts of 4, and it's also really quick at getting an accumulation, only needing 3 shots to get a stun on most units. And since it fires relatively quickly and you have a lot of ammo to work with it, it's really good for trying to keep a target locked down, so really do like that. And it gets even more intense if you have 2 full frontals on the same team and you're just spraying on the same enemy. It again can really lock somebody down, so really nice beam machine gun on this unit. You also have a beam sword with a poking downswing, and you have a beam axe which is compatible with the heavy attack skill. And the suit does have a really nice heavy attack where it does 2 side swings with the axe, followed by a shield charge, and you can cancel out the shield charge portion of the heavy attack. You don't have to do the full attack, you could just do the 2 swings with the axe, and then boost to get out of the shield, which is, really nice if you don't want to risk getting countered by anybody. So, really nice functionality with the heavy attack there. And for the other sub-weapons you do get with the suit, you do have the Sturmfaust that are attached to the shield. This is very similar to the Sturmfaust that is on many of the other Geara Doga models. You fire 2 Sturmfausts at a time and it is a instant stun. You also have the smoke discharger from the Geara Doga as well, and then you do have a grenade launcher attached to the beam machine gun, so that is your second instant stun when paired with the Sturmfaust. And really in terms of weapons, with just really the big difference being the machine gun, you do have a lot of the same weapons and animations from the base Geara Doga. The only weapon you're missing from the original one is really the heavy staggering wire, which given the highlight skills I'm about to go through and the weapons this suit does come with, I really don't think you need that heavy stagger wire. I think they gave this suit quite enough as it is for a 550 raid. And looking at the highlight skills here, you do have maneuver armor at level 3, you do have melee composite system, so you do have 2 melee swings with each of the weapons. That is something to point out there. But you also have heavy attack at level 2, you do have a double dodge roll, you do get explosive reactive armor, which is really nice because, you don't have to worry about getting stunned by explosives as much, especially your own explosives. I've had moments where I really misaimed my Sturmfaust like I did right there, and normally that would probably stun me, but thanks to the explosive armor, not gonna risk getting stunned. And as you can see here, you also have Active Guard at level 3, as well as Interrupt Guard at level 1. And you do have some other buffers as well. You have leg buffers, arm buffers, shoulder buffers, so you get buffers for the quote-unquote shield of this unit. Again, some similar stuff to the base Geara Doga, but again, you do get that Active Guard, which is really nice to pair with this unit. And yeah, overall, I really do like the full frontal Geara Doga. I think out of the Geara Dogas we currently have in GBO2, it definitely is becoming one of my favorites to use. So, I've really been enjoying this unit from just the matches I have gone with it. And I would say for a guaranteed pull unit, it is pretty good. I don't know if it'd be on the same level as some of the other raids that we have at 550. I do think the more meta positioned 550 raids right now are likely better than this suit, but the full frontal Geara Doga again does have some nice gimmicks and weapons that do make it a really good suit, at least at its native cost. Again, I'm not really sure about higher cost how this suit would perform. I haven't really seen or heard anything about this suit being used beyond 550 yet, so can't really say too much about that, but again, for native cost, I do think it is really good. Right now, trying to, I guess, go after the ace right now if I can find them, since they are low on health, and my team ace is also low on health, so definitely going to try to help them. And yeah, got that kill there on the enemy support. I do actually want to go back a bit to the beam machine gun, because on top of the stuns, you do get 2 instant stuns, and I mentioned the beam machine gun having really good accumulation stagger. I do think that accumulation stagger on the beam machine gun is one of this suit's strongest strengths for the cost, especially for some of the suits that are at 550. I did mention that there are the other meta raids, and I think the raid Woundwort that I'm forgetting the exact name of, but the one that's at 550 that has the same boosting skill as the Delta Ans. That is a suit I have encountered a couple times while using this unit, and even though it does take a couple more shots, the beam machine gun is really good for stopping that unit in its tracks. So the full frontal Doga does seem pretty good at stopping a suit such as that, which again does seem to be harder to stagger. It does have those iframes, or not iframes, but the eye fields on the shields, and this suit does seem like it's a pretty good way of kind of dealing with that suit, and again, stopping it in its tracks. At least for the teammates, if you can get your teammates in to deal with it, or even for yourself too, to get in some damage, is just a really nice thing to have. Again, really just good to be able to have something like that. Right now doing the heavy attack. I don't think I finished off the enemy unit there. I think that was a Geara Zulu, but yeah, that is the heavy attack there. And again, really nice heavy attack with the 2 side swings and the charge there. And even the base melee is pretty nice, since you can go with the beam saber into just a downswing with the axe, and you could follow it up with just another beam saber downswing. That is, I would say, one of the weaknesses, though, with the melee, is that you do have that poking downswing, and the Geara Doga is a pretty tall suit. So, not pretty tall, but like at 550, some suits can be really short, some can be really tall, just depending on what someone is using. So, there are chances if you're just trying to do a normal melee combo, you could miss with the downswing, but other than that, yeah, not really too much to complain about this unit. And we are going to be at the end of the match here. And yeah, did get top in individual for this match here. And second place with 7 kills and 2 loss. And yeah, not too bad of a match there with the full frontal Geara Doga. I kind of talked about a lot of the details a lot more than I think I thought I was going to, but again, the full frontal Geara Doga just has some really cool things about it. And again, I think with the Geara Dogas that we have in GBO2, this has been one of the ones that I've been enjoying the most. I've always been hit or miss on the Geara Dogas in GBO2. I've never been a big fan of the base one. I really like the heavy arms, but that suit could probably benefit from getting an adjustment, and yeah, it's kind of hit or miss with those suits, and I think the full frontal here is one that I've really felt a lot more confident while playing. And to kind of just give my last note on this suit, I do think it is cool that the full frontal Geara Doga really fills in a true raid Geara Doga spot. We do have the Saikumu test type, but that suit plays much more like a Yag Doga Sazabi hybrid than like a Geara Doga to really call it a true raid Geara Doga. And I think this suit really kind of fills out the trifecta a lot better. So I do think that's really cool. But yeah, that's going to be everything I have for this video here. Comment down below what you think about Full Frontal's Geara Doga. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And with that, I will see you all in the next one. Later.